what a seat you occupy right now, Coach McDermott, top seed in the AFC, and then coaching a team quarterbacked by Josh Allen, who from all angles appears to be the dream come true that he is when he's playing. So my question for you is, when you see what he looks like now and has become now, how did this get nurtured? What was your plan for him that you now see the seeds that got planted then blossoming now, saying, okay, we did that properly?
Yeah, I mean, when you draft a quarterback early in the draft, you obviously you're drafting a quarterback to eventually become the face of the franchise, if not day one, somewhere down the road. And we were with Josh, and I had a front row seat, as I mentioned earlier, with Coach Reed in Philadelphia and watching us draft Donovan McNabb, and then again in Carolina with Coach Rivera and watching us draft and develop Cam Newton. And so I learned a lot from those situations, and we've handled it similarly here with Josh in terms of his development on the field, off the field. It's a total plan. Not just what takes place on the field, but what takes place off the field is just as important.
Well, can you give me, for example, something he's doing now that part of your plan back then has allowed him to blossom? Something specific on that?
I just think, when you're talking about, just the way you handle things specifically off the field with the media, for example, and making sure that he's groomed the right way with media, and we keep the main thing. The main thing is he develops and learns the league, and so because if you don't do your job, the fame of the job will go by fast. And then if you groom yourself the right way and go about it the right way and handle your business the right way, that fame will come after you're having great success on the field, which is what Josh has done.
When you take on a team for a second time, as you're about to do with the Jets, what is the challenge on that front for you?
Well, they play extremely hard. They're physical. I'll start on their offense on that side of the ball. They've done a great job. Mike White, I think, has done a great job with taking hold of that quarterback job and moving the football, and then you look at the defensive side, and they've been good for. They've been very consistent this season. They're physical up front. They come off the ball. They've got pass rushers, talented on the back end, and then special teams wise, they've got a really good returner, and Zerline, their kicker, I think he's had a heck of a year with a lot of long range field goals. So they've got it going in all three phases, and Coach Siler's done a phenomenal job.
So when you look at them on film now and what Mike White is doing compared to Zach Wilson in the first time you saw him, is White presenting a bigger challenge for you defensively?
I think they're two different players. And, Zach's obviously very mobile and brings some things to the table in that regard. And then Mike brings some other things to the table, maybe different than Zach. But I've been very impressed in the two games that he's played, and obviously they put up a ton of yards, I think 900-plus yards in 2 games.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.